Hello everyone. We are celebrating architecture update, so it's the second development stream, and I'm Tefel, at least this is my nickname, and I'm solo developer of Astro Colony, which is currently having a discount on Steam. And yeah, let's I'm also Polish, that's why there is a Polish language. Yeah, by the way, game is supporting many different languages, like you can see Portuguese, Russian, Hungarian, Japanese, Chinese, Korean. So if you are not English speaker, probably you will find also your language. And yeah, so I'm going to start soon. Yeah, and we are going to start on the station. I will try to find some planets, and because stream I'm planning for 3 hours, I'm also going to do some blueprints and architecture, because yeah, it's architecture update, so I want to show you everything what is in the update. It's the first major update. I've been working for 5 months after like 2 months of some polishing and smaller updates. Yeah, the game is about automation, but not only. It's about exploration and docking like land masses to your colony, calling some astronauts, developing technologies, and expanding and getting more resources, like in every game like this. Okay. And I'm streaming on Twitch and on Steam, so if you for some reason cannot watch me on Steam, you can always jump to Twitch, Twitch/ I think Tefel. So if you have any questions, you can ask me on Steam directly, but you can also ask me on Twitch chat, which I should answer. Let me just quickly jump to the Twitch, and we can start. We have already 6 viewers on Twitch. Amazing. Yeah, hey everybody. Okay, so I think we can start. So single player, The game also supports multiplayer, and the next thing what I'm going to do is working on dedicated servers, because many people want, players want stable connection multiplayer. So I'm going to do this next. Yeah, let's try to find a nice seed because it's quite important. I already see some planets in the distance. They're like 2 and 3, 5, 4. Oh, this might be good. Yeah. What? If you can tell me if voice is and my microphone, if it's loud enough. Okay. Yeah, that's perfect. Your turn now. Survival skills. Unlock technologies. And remember, the galaxy is yours to conquer. Actually, this introduction should be more about you, maybe a little bit of story behind and showing you what you have to do in the game, maybe why you're on the platform and what you have to do, like docking planets. I'm going to skip a little bit of tutorial, so it's like just telling you how to move, open the guidebook. By the way, there are some icons in the guidebook. It's explaining everything like blueprints, gravity boots. So the game starts where you need to find some resources. As you can see, there are plenty around you. Also, not many players know that you can speed up the game with plus and minus, and I like to play 141 actually, and I'm always keeping 140. This is going to be exposed in the game, this speed. Maybe not getting crazy, maybe maximum double speed, but I know some people would like to know about this. So currently I gather some resources. I'm going to unlock first crafting recipes, which is handcrafting iron, handcrafting copper bar. So I'm creating copper and iron, and now what the first mission I need to check my oxygen meter, and I need to build I need to research the first technology, which is oxygen. Now I need to build my oxygen, and I need to refill oxygen just pressing F. And I can discover next technology, which is electricity, and I need to build a carbon reactor, getting carbon reactor up and running, unlocking handcrafting, and handcrafting wire. This is like the first what I have to do, so I can get more resources. And when asteroids hits the ground, it disappears, so we have to be quite fast to not lose it. And the first technology which I would like to discover after electricity obviously is asteroid catching. So I don't have to manually catch asteroids, but I can just build it wherever I want. So I think I will just build this maybe this time on this side, maybe closer to this side, and I will just catch it, maybe catching another one, getting my cable up and running. This is fine. In the meantime, I can get a little bit of copper, basic science. I can get my booster, and okay, the bot is sleeping, and I think I will go into smelter. So I can also invest in the second one. For now I will just keep it like it is, and this one I will just disable because I don't want to lose my copper bars. So let's get some maybe more copper this time, and whenever you go into device you can just transfer all the resources, and I can also add more of these. So I think what is going to be smart now is just discovering booster and maybe making first maybe the second asteroid catcher. So I would like try to get one here, one over there, maybe something like like this. Also there is a gold, which is nice, so I'm going to take it, because why not? And the booster, which I already took it, so now I can get my smelting finally. I can get into my logistics. I can build my first smelter, and I can start building my conveyor belts, but they require actually we can check it. So if I go here, it requires iron plate, which is produced by constructor, but also iron plate hand, which is in technology 3. So I can just get my iron plates by hand. So I'm going to make some of them just to have iron plates. So let's continue. I'm also checking smaller planets. This one has copper. I call them planetoids. This one has copper. This one above has iron. And I think I will try to find this planet down below. Looks quite interesting. I think is boomerang type, yes, and it's gravel. Looks really interesting. So I'm processing. Now I will just get all my resources and I can deposit them over here. So I can just, if I disable all of them, so I can just merge items. I have some carbon, and yeah, that's, I can also refill the oxygen, so I don't have to worry about this in the future. Okay, and here I obviously need electricity, so I can just connect this. So I think I will also get distraction. I can make this kind of like a loop. I've done this because I want to build my conveyor belt, which I can just simply drag to my hotbar, and now every resource is getting out of the device and is entering into my smelter. And I could connect the cable over here. It depends how much I have the copper wire. Maybe I can swap it and I can make it visible on the screen. Yeah, maybe like this. So now I have all the resources. So I see I don't have too many copper wire. So so I think I will invest in another. But I also don't have iron bars, so maybe I can catch a little bit more. So okay, let's progress. Okay, so I'll just make a cable here. Okay, so it's now producing. So that's a good thing, and it has higher efficiency. So that's actually a good thing. Then I can get a little bit more. Okay, so everything is coming into my smelter, and now all my basically products can be sent into my storage. So this is what I like to do. So I will make 2 of them of my copper hand. Here I can just disable to not waste any more, and I can just make 1 and 2. So that's actually a really nice setup. Now I can think how I can colonize maybe small planetoids around me, and I will just start with maybe getting all of them because they are nice source of resources. So I'm going to get my copper, iron, and also probably somewhere is carbon. Yeah, so oh, here is the carbon. So maybe I will start with the carbon, getting my cosmic harpoon, I'll just get it here. I can maybe get 2 of them. Okay, so that should be enough. And let's check. Okay, so there is a little bit of carbon here, and I wanted mining as well. Okay, so let's get my drill first, which is going to be maybe 3 plus. This is actually not bad. And then I can just place simply this. I can start mining. So the first one is actually catched. Now I can just place this on the side, but I need a little bit more iron. This is iron. Now this is iron. That's perfect, and this will be good. And how is the electricity? It's fine. Efficiency is still 100%, which is fine because these are only 2, which is quite good. So when I have 2 more iron bars, I can everything is here. So I can just make like harpoon connector. I can also connect this to power. I can destroy it and place it back because destruction and construction is free. I always have a destroyed element in my recyclables, so when I destroy it, you will see that you have this in recyclables, so you can place it back. So there is no rush, you can take your time, you can destroy a lot of elements and you can place it back. So it's actually like moving elements. And now I just need to get a little bit of electricity. This is activated, and I can just get this one from the top. So now I'm attracting this a little bit closer, and another thing what I can do is just getting another harpoon connector, and I will just get it and dock it, and I think I will get my resources maybe into the, actually because it's I can just get maybe from here, yeah, so I can just destroy this, get my okay. And I think early in the game I want also automated catching, so I'm going to do engineering and jumping directly up into automated catching. So now I'm thinking if it makes sense to get all the resources from here through the docking, but maybe for now I'll just manually grab it because it's quite a lot, and I'll just get my 2 other planets, and I will check how much resources actually are there. So let me grab it, let me jump over here, and I think it's a carbon one. Okay, that's perfect. So I can just make it like that. I can make like that, getting maybe 2 of them. So I have 4 copper bars, which is great, and now I can make 3 and +1. Okay, so and I think I will make another one just to catch it. And yeah, so let's get it closer. And there is another one, so I will just get it as well. But I need 3 copper, so let me think. So I can get more copper from here, right? So okay, and voila. So now I have ice cubes. It's actually good because now I can refill a little bit of oxygen. And do I have any resources which I can drop? Maybe just this and this, and maybe also gold ore to get some gold bars. Okay. And okay, so idea was to get iron, right? So one is here, one is there, and Was it? I'm confused. There was iron, right? I'm not sure. It's a little bit far, huh? I'm not sure if it's worth it. Just... Ah, okay. I'll just make... That's alright. So this is like a mini game where I'm using catchers. I could also split between two smelters already, but that's a nice production. Yeah, so I will just dock it so I can move together with this, so I never lose this planet. Because sometimes I'm like abandoning a planet, but this time maybe I will abandon this one because it's already like almost finished. So I'll just make one maybe over here, so I will have a little bit of iron, and after that I'm thinking this I don't need anymore, so I can just simply remove it, and I can just grab it here. And can I connect this? Yeah, sure, I can just get maybe two more. If you have any questions on Steam, you can just open the chat and you can ask me directly. Yeah, so I'm a developer of the game, so if you have any questions, you can ask me now. Since I'm streaming and everything is live. This is not pre-recorded, so you have opportunity to ask me absolutely anything. And Twitch, hey. The menu looks like in Civilization. Yes, the tech tree looks, actually this horizontal menu looks just like in Civilization. He's a machine, those rocks never had a chance. Yeah. So, so this one I will abandon at some point, so I can just grab this one. I can just, actually, yeah. So maybe instead, this one I can just grab. This is like a nice, nice funny game. It's like a mini game. It's really up to players what they are coming. This I'm still running with this to get a little bit like first resources, and I would like to dock this as well. So maybe over here I just dock it, and now since we have everything docked, yeah, so I can just abandon this, just nicely connected, and I can also get some resources over here. And I'm thinking, should I connect all my copper? Still it's a little bit, so maybe I am going to do this. So I will just try to output everything from here. So I will try to find it's a little bit problematic, but no, actually, okay, I will just take it manually, so that's okay. So this is just start of the game, and now finally I need to think where to fly and which planet I would like to conquer. So Top 1 Galactiki. that was actually my nickname. Like also known as. One thing is not clear to me: when do I need to use foundation and when it's not enough to place only floor. So idea was to be able only place 5 floors in front of you using the foundation blocks, and this is still coming to the game, but because how blueprints complicated everything, and now blueprints allow absolutely everything, and is building also like without any restrictions basically. That's why the floor can be built actually anywhere, and can replace foundations. There is a one thing what the foundation can do. It's like a block. On top of it you can build your own floor, and it's also allowing for humans to walk on it. So it has an additional function. It's similar to the colony block, like to the cube, but foundation has also walkable space. So it's basically like having cubes. You can also build vertically, and I'm going to show it later when I get into this stage. So currently I'm just getting some resources. I have nice amount of copper, but I also want iron, so I want to think about iron. Iron is over here, but it's okay. I can just grab it, and that should be good for now. So I just get my oxygen, and now I'm going to think which planet will be nice for me to start. So there is this one is super small. This one is a boomerang, which maybe I don't want because it's only aluminium. Then we have this one, which I can get copper and carbon. This one looks nice. Maybe it's carbon, iron, and copper. So let's try to fly to Galdur first. So what I'm going to research now in the tech tree is water transportation, and hydrogen. These three technologies I want to research as first. I could also get into my engineering and recycling, but I want to get my engine first. So you have always a choice if you are going into mining, into automated catchers, or you go into flying and you visit first planets to get first resources. So as you can see, Galdur is directly up, so doesn't really matter from which side I'm going to build my thrusters. So the only thing what I need to build is icebreaker, and I'm going to build it close to my electricity because why not? Then I get some water tanks, I store my ice cubes inside, and now based on this I can also destroy this because this is like I just capture, and now I know what I have destroyed, and this maybe as well because why not? This is not moving. Okay, this is still moving, so that's okay. And this should provide some water. And I'm okay. I was afraid that efficiency now dropped. So what I can do is just building like more carbon reactors at this point, right? So I'm increasing efficiency. So this is my first water tank. It already stores 20 of water inside. And I'm going to do hydrogen generation. So I can directly connect to my water. I don't even need a pipe, if I'm not mistaken. And I can just link with the electricity. So let's check if it's, yes, it's providing hydrogen. So and after this I can start producing, so we can fly to Galdur. So I will make maybe, okay, so I can just pick 3 of them, getting some devices which because still I didn't get my engines, so I just get my engines, I drop them into here, and I have my first engine which can move directly up. So now you can see that everything is moving up. I mean, every asteroid is moving down actually, so And yeah, and my planets are also docked. This one is still mining, which is fine. So I can just I don't know if this word is forbidden. I can abuse them. Okay. Okay, and this one just finished, so I will just destroy everything, and I can just abandon this this land. So now you can see that after detaching this planet or planetoid, it's just like left alone. So now I'm moving to the next space. Yeah, so Galdor becomes closer and closer. It's 3.7 light years. So I think I want to increase efficiency. So I'm going to make maybe if there is a water, but I don't have. That's a good question. Do I have any ice? I don't see any actually ice, so I need to. I think I need to grab some ice. Yeah. I'll just focus on ice because this is a resource which is not easy to find. Okay, and I get some ice. That's perfect. So I can just get my water production once again, and I can already make another one, which is going to be up. So now my speed should be double, and you can see that each asteroid which is hitting my station is also exploding. So we are moving to the over there. So okay, and that's actually nice. So let's grab some more. I will just I end up with 3 of them, so I think we are also moving fast. Maybe I can also increase the game speed just a little bit, and I think I will make multiply 2 possible in the future, like a maximum. Do you have any plans to make mass into account to thruster speed calculation? Yes, that was always idea. So if you have more planets, you need to provide more basically power and electricity, and then it would make more sense to have finally like something like nuclear electricity from nuclear reaction or even fusion. So there are 4 sources of electricity. We just discovered the first one, which is a carbon reactor, which provides 10 electricity. Then later in the game there is nuclear reactor, which is the third one. In between there are solar panels, which are producing only 1, but what is good about them, they don't need maintenance, so you can just leave them alone and they are producing just 1 electricity for you, and that's actually a nice thing. And the last one is a fusion reaction, which is the, I think, last it's over here. So, and it produces over 100. So that's something nice. Okay, so we are flying. Actually streaming when I wake up. Hey Wanderer. Okay, and now now I need to move a little bit to the right, I would say. So we are getting there. So in the meantime, I can maybe get rid of this thing. I will just try to recycle as much as I can from this. I could also make this, but that's not needed. So I can just, oh, I was on the wrong planet. Okay, I escaped. So I left this this planet, a lone planet behind me, and now I can just move to the right, applying to every single thruster, so I can even move. I think that should be a nice direction. So I can maybe move this one to be a little bit more flexible, so I can move to the right this one. Yeah, so should get nice nice speed. It's also efficiency is not the highest, so I can disable some machines, getting some resources, and in the meantime I can maybe start making engineering. So if I get my laboratory, but maybe before I do this, this is already okay. So I just maybe need 4 of maybe even 6, because I have a few of these. Okay, and I hope there is enough resources to get the colony started. So let's hope. So I can just make my docking on this side, and I can get a second docking maybe over here. I can already jump. I don't have a yet. No. Now I need to move forward. Okay, and I can just try to dock. Okay, perfect. I catch it. I think it was the last moment. Okay, and what I can do, I can discover scanning, but for scanning I need 4 engineering science, and let's find maybe a little bit of space. And I think I will. What I would like to do is making my first laboratory, maybe over here. So I will get my laboratory. I will get a little bit of my wire hand. I just get resources. Maybe this one I just deposit everything that I have. This is nothing. This I can always and I think I will grab some ice. We are still moving, by the way, so the easiest way is to disable thrusters, or just removing the cable. This is also an option. We can also remove them all together, because destruction and construction is free, so I don't need this device as well. The water will be needed at some point, but okay, I can get my ice cube, and I can place maybe my oxygen generator back, so I can just get at least a little bit of oxygen. So actually it's not a bad planet. I already see some resources, so there is like iron, copper, and it's flat, so it will be easy start for us. It's not like it's full of trees, so it should be not so hard to. I'm actually super excited about this shape and size, so I can do this quickly. So I can get my electricity running, so I can place some engineering. This is 5. I will make 10. So this is my first technology. Somehow I need to kickstart this technology. There's a little bit of gold over here. This is what I see, and I can get my first. Maybe even getting my electricity, because why not over here? So I can get my carbon. Here I cannot place because of rocks, so I can just simply get rid of them and just get, and yeah, doesn't really matter. I can just, maybe also cable I could move to F3 because I'm using this together with, so I will just do this. That was a little bit too much. Okay, so I'm going to get some carbon. Now I need to check maybe scanning, so I can scan finally resources. So as you can see, guys, there is like 4,000 of copper over here, and there's a big giant deposit of, actually there are two. One is carbon and one is iron. Iron is 7,000, which I think I will start mining here. And then there is also gold and uranium. That's a nice start for us. So I think I will just grab it from this side. Yeah, I will make another drill, getting maybe this, and I could get my carbon. So I want to start production of how is this, iron plates, and they are produced by constructor. So I can place constructor if I have enough. I have 6 engineering science, so I'm going to research it. So I have, it was enough to research my constructor. So what I'm going to do, this device can now transfer all my resources to this planet, and I will maybe, I have two options, or maybe not. This will be like I need to think. Okay, so I have plenty of space here. So here I can make a smelter, and I can make production of, yeah, why not? Maybe just 4, maybe here also 4. This will be good. Let's merge it. Let's get over here. Let's filter it just by carbon. It doesn't really matter because yeah, there is a lot. And the idea is to build a constructor, maybe over here. Thinking, yeah, that's nicely working. So I'm going to go down. Okay, this is weird. Okay, I didn't know. This is funny glitch, but okay. Okay. But at least this is working nicely. Okay. Okay, I can just get them. So this has enough electricity, so I can just get my cable over here. That's perfect. And I need a little bit of this. So yeah. In the meantime, I can just okay. Okay, I think this is a nice start to get my constructor with to make some iron. I'm nearly dead. I should invest in. Actually, why I'm not investing? So let's make. So what I want to do is just getting, yeah, this has to be connected. Okay. So using water, I'm going to produce oxygen tanks. So I want oxygen barrier with oxygen tanks, and the barrier let me to refill my oxygen, which is great. I can just get this maybe over here, yeah, and it should basically work. Okay. If I drop that first ship, I can hang my blueprint ship of it. Thanks. Dzień dobry, jak dużo MS? 1200. Okay, so let's progress. Okay, so here is only dirt remaining, which is not good, but we have a little bit of carbon, which is nice. Okay, so let's move this a little bit. So there is uranium, there is copper, there is carbon, so I can move it a little bit here, which is a challenge, but that's fine. So I'm going to get it here. Yeah, why not? And I'm going to get my electricity. Maybe I should use. Okay, so here I need another electricity source, which is not bad. Now I need. I think I will get a little bit of this. And what I want to achieve now is getting into automated catching, so I can upgrade them. And for this, I just need iron plates, which I'm making currently in the constructor. So I can just grab some of them, and that's very nice. So I have already 2, and here my oxygen is automatically refilled, so that's also a nice thing. So I have like one small network here, one small network here, but we would love to combine all of them together. So it's always satisfying seeing how everything is starting to working together, right? Because you start in one spot, maybe in 2 different spots, maybe in 3 different spots. I think every automation game like Dyson and other games are actually the same. And then you okay, so we have automated catching. This is what I'm going to do first, and I think I will just get this one, then I'm going to make one maybe on this side to focus on capturing carbon ore. So from carbon I can simply get my setup like this, and I can get like this. So my carbon, which is going to exit here, I can just simply get with my logic blocks. If I discover automation, which cost 8, so I need 6 more. So I can check how many I have. This is 5, maybe 6. This will come next. For now I can just push all my carbon with my pusher maybe into 1. So I'm using my logic blocks and pushing into here. So this one has no electricity, so this is the last thing what I have to connect here, and I also need to check how can I get more copper wire. It's in the manufacturer, and manufacturing is over here, so this is coming next. So maybe from here I can also get some manufacturing. So yeah, maybe even on another side. So but yeah, for now so there is iron, there is this big copper which I can take, and maybe another one just for water, because I want to supply icebreaker. But now I'm thinking actually it's not bad, so I'm going to get this over there. So let me think. Okay, so I can get this over here, getting this like that. So this will get my ice. So I want maybe in F4 some logic blocks, because I'm using them actually a lot. So it's free, this is just ice. So every ice will get into my icebreaker then. And in the meantime I want to make this as a splitter. So by default I think it's 50-50. So 50 will go in front and 50 is going to the right. So this guarantee that I have basically resources split between these two. And here I want to get my ice. Okay, so that's a perfect and sufficient setup for electricity, and the network load is a little bit bigger, but it's not a big deal. So okay, yeah, so this is like self-sufficient setup. And in the meantime I want to get into my manufacturing, but I also want to get a little bit of carbon. So let me I mean copper. And this is going to be difficult because it's on the slope, so I can just simply get this. But yes, this is what I'm going to do. Because this is blocking. Okay. So this is challenging, but it's not a big deal because I can make it over here for sure. Okay, maybe like this. So I have a 10 cable. So it's like I'm trying to use this this grid to the maximum, and I think I will just move it over here. Okay, so I'm not going to waste it's like 37. It's a little bit okay, that's actually not bad. Okay, I will just connect this here. Okay, now I need a moment to think what to do next. I can get into robotics. I can get into manufacturing and miners. So the thing what I would like to do, going to miners, which wouldn't be bad. So actually I don't have, I have enough resources, so I could just make, for now at least. Okay, so let's make manufacturing, which is just 4, which is not a big deal. So this is like not enough copper. And let's find another planet. So what planet is actually close? This one is a big... wow, this is crazy. 70,000 of copper deposit. let's just fly there. I should better check what planets we have in the like nearby. So I think I will make another one. Okay, and we just need to move in this direction. So how is my manufacturing going? So there is, because there is no electricity. Okay, but we can already rebuild the thrusters, and I think because we need to go in this direction, I can just make them like that. Yeah, so let's move up because it's up anyway. So and now since I have manufacturing, I can, okay, so this is one, this is the second. Yeah, I think I would just make manufacturer over here, because why not? So this could be supplied by the copper. Actually it's, so one can get some iron, one can get some, actually maybe copper. Okay, for now that's okay. Okay, are we flying? Yes. What is the efficiency? 100%. So we can just... Hey yo! Hey Ulysses! How are you doing? Okay, so my goal is getting into this giant planet where there are 60,000 of resources and docking it so I can build a little bit more over there. So here's my ice production. And why? Okay, so this is for carbon, this is for ice. Okay. So these are working. Okay, and this one is not connected, but that's not a problem. Okay. So I can just get more of these. So it's 200, 100. That's actually a good amount. So okay, and next thing what I should do is building a base warehouse, so I don't have to pick each time my resources. And I think there is enough space over here. If I have copper plate and iron rods. So iron rods are made by the smelter. And how far I am? it's okay. So if I get a smelter, actually I could, so I need a smelter maybe over here, so. So yeah, wait a second. We're getting closer. So okay, I think that's a perfect direction. Okay, so smelter obviously needs to be powered. For now I can just get all my resources. And also carbon, but carbon is not a problem. Okay, it's getting closer to my planet. I think I just need to go a little bit up, maybe a little bit slower. Maybe a little bit to the left. What's the distance? I have this distraction, so I can maybe move a little bit of my my station over here, so I can build. I still have harpoon connector, so maybe I'm just going to use my harpoon if there is a space, and I think there is. Over here. So let's dock it. Wow, this is crazy amount of resources. I've never seen a big planet like this one. I think it's the biggest I've ever discovered. Wow, I don't even know where to start. Yeah, wow, it's like this giant crater. So there are some copper. Okay, the most important is that they are docked. We can even check the next planet. This is Boomerang. I think I would love to check this one next, which is actually in this direction, but that's okay. So we have this one. This one is flat, so this one is good for construction, but resource-wise, I would like to explore this one. So there is a titanium. There is also like aluminum here, copper. So when I have my first miners, I will for sure make use of this one. But let's try to think what to do next. Tutto bene? Tutto bene? Yeah. What is it? What's your reaction about Let's Game It Out video, which is currently at 2.3 million views? Wow. Yeah, I'm super happy, and yeah, video is impressive and it's really funny. It seems like he really liked the game and found a way to break it. So the video couldn't be better, I think. So if you haven't checked the video of Let's Game It Out, you can check it. It's the latest video on his channel. Vander, quite a while ago, you mentioned about having 4 astronauts being able to use a single table at a time. Is there any indication if this may happen? That would be interesting, but no, I've never. I didn't look into this, since that would require like changing logic, how it works, and there were like some other priorities. So there is no timeline about this. Okay. So now, so I need 6, that's for sure. I don't know why recycling is not here, but it's okay. And then chemistry, but I need 12, so that's okay. Here is fine. They are mining. This one is over. I can even get my resources on the station. I can just grab these. I can just merge them. I have 300 carbon, which is great. And am I still moving? Yeah, I am. So maybe I can just remove them. I could go vertically, or I could just get into advanced mining, and I think I'm going to do this. The moment I get my chemistry and then advanced mining, but in the meantime I can get my robots assembler. To make some miners I need iron rods, which are produced by smelter, which is produced from iron plate. So I think I already done smelter, which I have iron rods, and now I want to build, maybe destroying this big thing, and just make finally my warehouse, which makes a lot of sense. So I can get my, maybe splitting this thing, and I still need copper plates. And how can I get copper plates? This is also something what I can check. So to make a warehouse, I was thinking okay. Okay. Yay, let's go, new update. So yeah, please check the Steam. Wow, mostly positive. Flying with 8 medium thrusters in multiplayer left me with 2 frames per second and killed my internet connection. Yay, this is how this game is. Yeah. Still, improvements for moving are coming. And I know sometimes the game is quite difficult because you can have this procedural generation against you. You may find a big planet or small planet. Maybe there is something I can also improve in this one. Yeah. Also, miners are really good on planets like this one, where you have plenty of resources, but miners are not the best. Maybe on planet like this one, because they will quickly mine out everything. So So it's all up to the players. Yeah, but I will continue improving the game, and let's see what is going to happen in a year. And now I finally need to get my docking and getting first astronauts and hydrogen. Okay, so let's get my first astronauts maybe over here. So the shuttle is coming maybe over here. So I will just make use of this. So I have already some gold. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I will quickly make the docking maybe over here at 7. I cannot because I don't have iron plates. Once again, which I need my constructor, and I don't know why I didn't. I just simply could make it. So okay, that's perfect. Now I will have, so it's not a big deal. Okay, and now yeah, let's. Okay, so this is basically finished. Maybe I could move it. Actually, it's working. It's still working. Okay. So let's make 7. Let's pick this up. No, actually. Okay. And now I will get my migration. So I can get my maybe 2. Just my first astronaut. So I can get a little bit of resources here. So I'll also maybe invest in the asteroid catcher over here, so I can just grab 1 asteroid catcher if there is enough space, because I always like to get it fancy. So maybe I can just, yeah, so maybe like this. Let's get some cable over here, still not enough. Let's get some, maybe 10 of these. And here I just want maybe carbon, which is not bad. Okay, so I can just get this like that. Okay. Okay, and my first astronauts are arriving. Yay, Omar. Actually, it's Travis de Leon. Okay, but you are going to be a scientist, and you will work on my advanced mining for chemistry. So I'll just train you. Okay. So here I can finally connect this. No. Okay. That's cute. So here I can get some miners. Here I can I wanted to pick this up. Okay, so I can just get all of that. Okay, so that's completely fine. And now when I get this thing, it's efficiency 100%. Okay, that's good. So I need to. Actually, I don't have basic science. And since I don't have a basic science, I could just. So actually there are 2 ways of getting some basic science. One is manually extracting resources, so I can just start digging again. But I think faster way of getting basic science is getting just a simple catcher, maybe not automated one. so you can catch just for points. And now we have 0, and when I catch, it should be, I think, 1. Oh yeah, exactly. So time for school. Let's go, let's go. Okay, so so now I'm thinking if I can get a few steel screws and yeah, and voila. I also wanted to have my warehouse, which obviously is here. So what I want to store inside, obviously steel screws. Then I can just filter them by steel screws. Then I think I can redirect my plates. So here I only need my iron plates, so only iron plates. And the second type of plates I can just get them directly. So we'll use the pusher for iron plates. So I will just do this maybe going up and then going directly to here. So every iron plate is going to be pushed, and and for okay, so every second okay, iron plate, okay, and copper plate, every single copper plate, yeah, okay. So I can just store this here. So this is like my basically supply. Okay. I can finally build the school. Okay. You can, guys, ask me anything you want. Show the chat. Okay, so let's go. So already my first astronaut is hungry, so we need to provide some food and shelter, obviously. So I wish to have blocks already, but they are locked. I could get maybe walls instead, and maybe that wouldn't be bad. So I can think about this thing, but I will just start from making maybe just a little bit, actually maybe floor. So I just get my floor. Yeah, and I will just move over here. So let's see how it works. To cover this space, and this is where I'm going to construct my school, right? So I want to make a school, I want to make a scientist. Okay, that's perfect. And then I want to make hydrotonic. So for hydrotonic, I want to transfer. No, I need to make the water. And why this water is not coming? Because it wasn't filtering. Okay, that's sad. So this is my oxygen generator, and I want to do the same with hydrogen generator. So for now, this I can just maybe I can keep it like it is. And the second one, hydrogen generator, because I want to push every hydrogen into my second station. I will make somewhere. Wait a second. So my hydrogen will be to push in this direction. Okay. Which is not bad. And I can just take my pipe, which I need a little bit of because I'm not moving, then that's okay. And then the cable. I think I need to establish production of cables. I don't understand why I didn't, but that will be useful. So where is my manufacturer actually? I don't even know if I have one. Okay, so yeah, so I want to do. Okay, for now just let's make. Okay, that's perfect. So I want to push this here, and I want to push my. I can always filter it. So this is going to be iron. This is going to be copper. Perfect. And here I want this and this. Obviously, this needs to be connected to electricity. Just okay. So how can I get more electricity now? I wish to have access to solar panels already, but I also need a gold, and there are 2 deposits of gold, but maybe if I have miners over here, that would work better. So for now, let's make the typical, maybe a little bit more. Okay, and from here I want all my resources to come maybe just Okay, I changed my mind. I will just terraform, shape this a little bit so I have space here, so it shouldn't be a problem, unless I don't have enough of the copper, but it's here, so it's okay. That's why I'm doing this, to have it. Okay, now I won't have any more problems with copper, and that's perfect, so I can just continue my production. So how is my astronaut doing, which I wanted to specialize? I need also a study point, so let's make it next to it. For now I just expand like this, and we'll see how it goes. So my study point. Okay, so now my astronaut, which is going to study and is going to be a scientist, but still I need to provide food and shelter. That's why I'm working towards this thing. So yeah, now I have finally a lot of my wire, and electricity is also not a problem now, so I can just get this. Now the game is very pleasant because I don't have problems with resources, so I can just simply drag long conveyor belts like this one, and this one I want to make hydrotonic, but I need quartz. So this is actually not so easy to find quartz. So how much quartz do I have? It's a little bit challenging, but for now it's not a problem. 49, and I wonder if here I can find some quartz. This is stone. Okay, I see some quartz over here. I could make a drill over here, but it's not a big deal. I could also destroy some rocks, like to get some quartz. Okay, for now that should be enough. So my quartz, okay, my hydrotonic is coming here. I want to move it over here, so I will just and how is my cable? I think I need more of these, but it's obviously is an efficiency. Okay, that should be fine. Can I pick maybe some of them? Okay, because I don't have enough. Okay, this is good, this is good, this is good, this is producing, this is going. Now my hydrotonic is arriving here, but what I would like to have, if I have enough floor, let's check. I have 23. Okay, so I could get my floor maybe over here, and just been posted about advanced furnace producing 2 uranium rods instead of 1. Yeah, once it was a problem that it was crafting twice because it was taking double of resources. I hope this is not back, this issue. But if it's back, then I will look into this and fix it. So now I have hydrotonic, which I can either manually pick. So maybe for now I can just pick, but then I can just get drones to distribute it. So So I can get a little bit of terraforming here. Still don't know where I'm where am I going to put but it's not a big deal. I think I will put canteen and over here, so that's fine. So so I need dining stand and canteen. So let's make them. So canteen. I have just 12. Okay, that's perfect. And okay, my astronaut is already going here, and I can also put a dining stand next to it. Okay, and next to it hibernation chamber, and then I'm going to make a roof and make look this cool on the planet, maybe filling this with the floor underneath, but for now it's okay. And let's make hibernation chamber right after. So astronaut can come here, and when he is working I can finally maybe reach into chemistry. Let's get chemistry now. Okay. And one more thing, why this okay, because it's not rotated. Okay, but that's fine. And yeah, I want the robots assembler, making a little bit of robots. So I just get one maybe over here. Maybe I can connect this. Okay, and let's get a few transport bots, so I can get my hydrotonic automatically into canteen. Yeah, on the slope. Which should be nice. Actually, it's not. Can make a little bit more floor, maybe. Okay, so now the transport bot is taking a hydrotonic and is climbing on the slope. It's delivering food to canteen. And this means I can get. Actually, I cannot because I don't have gold. Let's get into advanced mining. So how many? I have one chemistry science, thanks to my astronaut, which is working in the laboratory. But soon I will get another one, and then I can progress. So that's actually a good thing. I could discover walls and maybe blocks, but it's 12 and 12, so maybe not. I could get into hangar and solar panels, but then it's actually expensive. It's okay. Now nobody is working because the astronaut is lazy. He's eating. I'm thinking if I can get any gold from top. But not from here, so that's why I like the most miners, because they do this work for me, so I don't have to dig. But let's try to discover where I can find it's actually here. So how deep is it? Okay, so it's actually not so deep, so maybe I could make a drill if I manage to get so deep. That's why everything is made out of voxels. It's kind of like a mix of automation and exploration, and it's always fighting basically with circumstances. So sometimes it's a really easy start, sometimes it's a little bit of like here digging, but this is actually this part I also really like. So I could get maybe a drill. And I could get maybe once again, because this is a little bit too far, but it's okay. And suddenly I don't have any more iron bars. And I think I went too far. But it's not a problem. Okay, this is producing hydrotonic. So this I can just simply pick up. Okay, so here drones are delivering, which is great. I think it's time for another base warehouse instead of this one. So then I don't have to manually pick this up. So let me think. They have enough space for the base warehouse. It's a little bit big, but maybe I can get it here. Okay. And what about iron rods? Here I just need supply of carbon. Okay. Okay. Huh. This I think it's already finished. Okay. Finally I can get my miners. So I think actually I changed my mind. I will invest in some miners over here. So and then let's get some solar panels finally. So how can I get 1, 2, 3, 4? So for miners, I just need to build some miners, maybe 2. I need iron rod and hydrogen tank. That's why I should also make hydrogen tanks. From water. So maybe just let's stop the water, and now hydrogen is going to be produced and is going to be pushed over here, which is great. Okay. And this way I can get some miners. And to get some mines, they just cost iron rods. So and here I can also okay, this is weird. Did I ever make... No, actually this should be iron rod instead. Okay, I think I've... Okay, anyway. So now it's perfect. So I can start producing some mines. Okay. So I can either making some floors over here. Either I can use the terrain, and that's a good question what I want to do. So I think I will just make I will do the mix, so I can just produce this like that, and then I can get more mines. So maybe the second, the third one, the fourth one. Okay, that should be it. This should not have a problem. Okay, let's get like this. So this is my, and I think I will just focus on gold here. So, but now question remains: how can I get some miners? Do I have enough of my hydrogen tank? Yes. So can I make them? The first miner is in production. Efficiency is not the best. I think I need another one of this. But for now I can maybe... Nah, this is a really hard terrain. Also here. Maybe I should make miners here, because here is the bigger gold deposit. I think I picked the smallest one. 1000, okay. Could be also uranium. Let me check. Wow. So today is like 11 positive comments. Wow, I don't know what happened. Thank you guys a lot. Thank you. Seems like players believe in this project. And I really think it looks great and plays great. But I can imagine for new players it's hard to understand every single mechanic. Even for me sometimes it's like, what should I do next? What should I build? What resources should I get? Sometimes I have to manually take some resources from one container. It's like in Minecraft, taking them, crafting manually. So it's like a mix of manual crafting and automation. I'm not sure if it shouldn't be more automated at this point. Okay, so now you guys see that the miner is coming and picking gold, and it's in the end it's not so slow like it may look. And I'm going to make more miners, obviously. So I need more. So now let me just think. I need to pick some of them. Let's make 2 of them. And I will just make conveyor belts, maybe like this. Wait a second. This is the first one. This is going to be the second one. This is going to be the third one. This is going to be the fourth one. And I will just connect all of that. This is how simple it is to connect all. And I will make smelting of this over there. So I need smelter. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. How can I get smelter? Okay, this can enter. That's perfect. So I just want everything to be to get my bars finally. Shouldn't be a problem now, since I have so many. But I struggle to have some. Okay, this is not being pushed. Here I said that I want to replace this with. So maybe I can just make and going up and then going like this. And if I can get base warehouse, will be way better. 10 times better. Okay, now they are entering into base warehouse, which I want them to be. So I will never have problems with basic resources again. So I automate this part of the station. Now this part. Now all my gold bars can also enter maybe another base warehouse. Because why I should go so far away if I can just build one warehouse. So just grab, and this is going to be another one. So yeah, that's perfect. And yeah, so now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Am I going to count all of them just one by one? Yeah, why not? Okay, so this and I want the solar, but I need 20 of my engineering science, which can be problematic. And yeah, so for now I can get 2 more astronauts. And I could even wait. So I have some iron. Okay, this is a big iron, so I can get some miners to get iron and copper. So I think I will make here miners once again. Moreover, because I have plenty of resources over here, so I can just clean the space. I will put some basic floor at least now. Maybe like that. I can get and hopefully I can use my blueprints. Now still I need resources. Maybe this should be earlier in the game, because if it's right here I would already take it. And the plan was just selecting all of that and copying over there. But yeah, okay, let's don't be lazy. So I want to get my, okay, 1 here, 1 there, and I want to make another one. So something like maybe like this and like this. Okay, so I'm still using this. That's why I'm wasting all my iron bars. That was crazy. Okay, I think that took so long. I think too long. Okay, anyway. So I want to have everything powered. That's obvious. So I will just connect these. Maybe just getting 1. But I also want miners now, right? So hydrogen tank, it's only 1. And what is happening? Why it's not producing? Because of carbon, I think. Okay, that should do the trick. Okay, can I somehow increase efficiency? Yeah, because it's only the water. Maybe if I put here. Okay. Okay, now it's coming fast. Do I have any 2, and how many do I need? 4. Okay. They are coming, yay. My hydrogen tanks. Yeah. Actually, I could just filter them here. So if I do this and get my hydrogen and get my belt, I'm getting over there, yeah. That's perfect. Yes, because then it looks way better, and there is like a challenge. Because building grid of asteroid catchers, just and catching and making automation. Yeah, this is that's why I like voxels, and I like to shape terrain. Yeah. So each time I'm finding like a challenge, right? But yeah. maybe it's just me. So maybe something wrong is with me. Yeah. Oh well. So what I wanted to do. Okay. Now everything is entering here, which is great, and iron rods. I can just supply maybe iron rods. How many do I have? Good question. This is not producing because there is no carbon. Now I'm thinking, yeah, let's get the carbon react maybe. Okay. So my idea is getting the asteroid catcher, getting a carbon, getting maybe over here, getting carbon over there. Okay, like this, maybe like that. And okay, so this will power the carbon, and the second carbon will come here. So I just need splitting this, and that should do the trick. Okay. And this has to be powered. I wish I have already solar panels, but I still need 20. How can I? I don't have any. 180. $35. Okay, let's make some of them. Okay. This is good. Okay, now astronauts are hungry. Okay. And I will make two more scientists. And here I just need to connect to electricity. Once again, no solar panels. For now I will just optimize this in a moment. For now it's okay. Just connect with, okay. So now it's processed. All the carbon will come back here. This will supply. This is no nice chain. This is still powered. Okay. And this too. Okay, so solar panels, this requires 20. This is good. I should have half of this, so it's 13. So I need a little bit more. Here is quartz, that's fine. This is a little bit too much. Okay. But that's okay. Okay, and once again electricity over here. And how much gold do I have? It's actually getting better. So I can start producing golden wire already. So how can I produce golden wire? Is made by is produced by manufacturer. So I think I will make another manufacturer. I could connect to this one, but why if I can terraform a little bit, and I can get maybe over here. So I just get my conveyor belt. Okay, this is not entering. Okay, but this is not the problem. I just move by one. Okay. I'm always thinking how many carbon reactors I have. And always thinking that everything has to be powered, but in a moment this will finish if I get enough engineering science. So just a few more and I will be ready. So yeah, I need to research this thing. Yeah. Hi, can we embiggen our islands now? You mean make them bigger? You can actually build up. So how much space depends on the planet, but you can go as much as the planet size is, and this one I think is, I don't know, 80 maybe. So it's from 60 to 120 basically voxels. So at some points you will run out of space. So you can make it bigger, as you can see. To the sides. Ah, okay. Kind of. Even in the last stream I said this for sure will come when there is a terraforming update. So some multiple ways of changing shape of the planet. But yeah, I can see that, yeah, this has to be from the bottom. Also because planet size is limited, so this right click is hard. So for destruction it works way better. For putting voxels back, not necessarily from the side. So you can always destroy. Yeah. But I will remember when yeah, looking into this next time. So yeah, this is a gold bar. Okay. And three more, and I will be fine. One. Okay. 3. Yay! And my speed is 180 because I have 3 scientists inside. This is nice. Okay. This is what I'm talking about. So it just ran out, which is perfect. It's a perfect moment of making the recipe, this one finally. But it requires gold plate, so I did this wrong. So I need yeah, it's going to be possible one day, yes. maybe even in a week or two. So yeah, I'm going to look into this. So wait a second. So I need okay. But did I just okay? I mean, this one I need for my gold plates, right? So instead of, so this one I need to, yeah, let's construct this. So I need my this thing with the recipe of gold plates. So I can just deposit this, maybe just half, and electricity, which is always a problem. Okay, but now it's working. So now I can just get my final resources. Now I'm thinking, yeah, maybe here. Okay. Yay, finally, gold plates. Okay, but that's why there are so I wanted only wait a second. I could just connect this directly. Now I will have a problem, but that is not a problem in the end. Okay, so this, now I just split this. Okay, here electricity. Okay, can I finally make some solar panels? I still need golden wire, which I can just get. Okay, how can I get electricity? Let's make. Okay, and the golden wire will just get inside here. That's perfect. So I can replace this with solar panels, hopefully. So I can just get maybe here electricity, solar panels, 8. So I can already make my first one. And let me, how can I still need iron rods. Okay. Is this everything powered? Yeah, this one is not. Could just get maybe over here also, like just 8, just 3. 75%, so I need one more. Now it's 100%. Okay. Yeah, so here I want to do the same, so let's get 1, 2. So yeah, I can put even more. Just grab them all. So I just need to enter here. So instead of going with my plates, I just need to get some, maybe. Wait a second. And over there, no. Okay, so here, yeah, so I was thinking, no, like this is okay. So okay, this is supplied. Yeah, so we have a solar panels. Now I can, maybe I could also connect this electricity with this one, making a giant solar, maybe not the giant, but maybe like a little bit bigger. So now I need to connect this. Let's connect these two. This I will just remove. So yeah, weight efficiency 60%. It's not the highest efficiency. So I need another maybe line of these. And just make okay. Also this. Okay. I could go maybe vertically now because of thanks to blocks. Getting a hangar. Getting maybe bigger mining. I could even start mining here, maybe aluminum. Okay, so the plan was getting miners over here, so I don't know why I stopped making miners. How many uranium rods do I have? I wanted to push all of them. Okay, so one was for copper, so these are for copper, and these are for this is carbon iron. Maybe I could get iron over here, but I'm thinking there are guys saying that I should do more asteroid catchers. Maybe. Since now I have electricity, maybe that's the way to go. So I just want maybe copper and iron. So yeah, wait a second. So I just connect this. This has to be connected. And yeah, why not? Okay, everything is connected. So here, okay. So now it's double. Let me think. Okay. Okay, so these are copper and these are iron. Okay, so let's make iron. How far do they have to go? Over here. Okay, but can they mine from here. Are you sure, guys? This looks a little bit weird. Okay. It seems they can. Okay. Okay. And the copper, I also wanted to make some. Okay. The block. Have you thought about a resource cannon to shoot through resources from one place into a storage located far away? Actually not, because you can always first of all, you can interact with devices like in a distance, so you don't have this, so you can just, so I can even interact with my warehouse from here as long as I can shoot it, so there is no limit. So yeah, so from what is the biggest distance I can interact? Okay, this is not, so there is a limit, but yeah, it's pretty high. So okay, so this is the distance to the warehouse, so I can just get resources from the warehouse. But there is a technology to transfer energy. It's energy transmission. This is for signals. So there is a energy receiver and energy transmitter. Okay, so I think I can expand my solar panels. That's a nice thing. Then I can get all my resources and maybe start smelting once again, and maybe keeping them here inside. Let me think. I have copper plates, iron plates, so that's what I don't need. Actually, I'm fine with resources, so okay, so I'll just continue with my. This is actually getting a lot of resources, but that's fine. That's totally fine. How many I have? Okay, basic science. I don't need basic science. I was thinking. Okay, let's start moving to the next planet, and let's try to capture. I just wanted to think what to do next, but since now it's quite okay. Okay. Okay, so the gold is still being mined out. Okay, that's fine. So I have a lot of production here. I could scale this production over there. That's fine. Here is also perfect. So I don't have to do anything here. Maybe I can just supply this with resources. But since I have so many, maybe it's not necessary. Then I just keep it like it is. Okay, let's get into the next planet, which I think is over there. Okay, so I think I can just get based on solar panels. But I'm going to make something fancy, maybe using architecture. So let's get into architecture first before I move somewhere. But I need to think what I can construct. Maybe like a tower. So let me think. Okay, so I'm making a space. Okay, so yeah, actually I know that that I'm getting a lot of resources over here. Let me. No, I'm wasting this. So I need to take. Wait a second. Just need to take this. I just need to take this. Maybe I just get. Maybe on this side. Okay, let's make smelter setup. Just make this smelter. Okay. Wait a second, and here. No, I changed my mind. I just rotate. Let's go this direction and maybe. Maybe here. Maybe here I can just go above. I can just go here, go here, go here. Okay. I can just what I wanted to do, just the floor, maybe even bigger. So I want the smelter. But is the smelter pushing directly? Maybe another one, which is kind of connected, but just okay. This is entering. So I can just connect the power over here. Okay. And then after smelting, okay, so this is super fancy. Not sure if it's the most efficient one. At least it's producing copper bars. And now there is a choke. I could actually get this. Okay. So this is way better. Okay. Okay, I like it. And yeah, so what I was thinking, this we don't have blueprints yet, but it's okay. So now we have Finally. So now in the blueprint, yay, finally. So for the blueprint I want to still a little bit shiny. I'm not sure, no, but okay, so it's okay. So after last update there is a possibility to move blueprints. So when I have just this floor, I can move it to the right, I can move it to the left, I can move up, I can move it down. This is pretty cool. So what I can do diagonal walls. Maybe I will make a fence. Then let's make a fence, and let's make like a fence, and I will make maybe a triangle of the floor, maybe over there. Okay, so I will name it cage. No, cage, or maybe hex. I call it hex. Okay, let's try to use it. So in my, let's make F6 maybe here I will have all my blueprints. So my blueprint is here, it's my hex. I can make 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that's cool. And now if I want to build like a tower, I can also do this. So I can take my hex, I can just maybe duplicate this. So moving this up, and I can name it, I don't know, hex. A second. Hex up. And I will get my second one, hex up. So if I place one on top of another, I can just make a tower. As long as I have resources. I just wasted so much resources. But it's funny. Okay, let me get my... Okay. Do I have a box selection? This is another cool thing about the update. So there is a function, there is a box selection. I can put it here. I can just grab the arrow, grabbing the arrow over here. So I can just select everything what is here and just simply remove it. Then I can just make it smaller, like this. Maybe a little bit smaller. And now if I select, I can just remove it. Okay. Okay, I like this tower. Octagon. Did I write hex? Octagon. Let's rename it. I think I'm tired. Let's rename it. Octagon. Octagon? Octagon up. Ah, now I like it more. Okay. Thank you for this for the suggestion. And now if I don't like my octagon, obviously what I can do, I can place this and I can even interact, and I can say, hi, it should be up, I don't know, 20, left, I don't know, 5. I could do the same here and here, and now I can select my octagon. Yay. Or I can build another one. So I will just make another one, and it's in my blueprint, and I can name it. I can make Octagon Tower. Octagon Tower. Yay. And what is nice about this Octagon Tower, that I can, inside the blueprint, I can select my blueprint. When I modify, I take my Octagon Tower and I place next so I just placed one Octagon Tower next to another Octagon Tower, and now I have 2. Now I place another one, so I have 4 Octagon Towers, and now I have how many Octagon Towers? Now I have many, and now I have how many? 16 Octagon Towers. Yay, blueprints. Sita pointed out some of the original building blocks are no longer available in via menu, but you can, yes, you can mid-click some of them, yes. But I think only original floors, like, but there are teams which are replacing them. That's true. So yeah. Okay, so this Octagon Tower, so I can get my resources back, I can just remove it. And if I get into my, so this is made out of 2,160 floors and 1,792 walls. Wow, this is insane, guys. This is insane. I don't think, and it cost 2,000 iron plates, and it cost 1,792 copper plates. I don't know if I can afford this. No, I don't have too many plates, so many plates. So I can just make one. But this is a nice experiment, and what is even nicer, that I can now reposition it, so I can go back. And I think I can move it back, I can move it left, I can check if it's in the middle. I think I need to move it to the front. So if I move forward, now suddenly, yeah, everything is in the middle. Yay, this is even better. Okay, so let's move to the next planet, because I have plenty of resources. Okay, and I will save this lines. I think after new pathfinding, they're like trying to reach the place, and they are showing lines for a second, which I think it shouldn't be a case unless okay. Oh no, hydrotonic is finished, but I can make more. No, this is hydrogen tank. Then no. Okay. And now let's go. Just put my thrusters. I have 3 only. But do I have any more? No. Okay, maybe 3 is not a bad number. Okay, let's try to connect this to my knee. What happened? Why I don't? I need some copper plates. Where was my manufacturer? Wait a second. I think I wanted to do this. Maybe not all, but okay. Okay, I got confused. So, how is my warehouse? Actually, it's not bad. Okay. And now I'm producing copper plates. Copper plates are entering here. It's splitting. Why there is no electricity over here? Because of this is a disaster if it's not connected. But this means, okay, I just need to get some solar. Okay. Yay, 3 different wires are coming, which is great. So now I can expand a little bit here. And maybe even cable. 1, 2, 3, okay. I'm thinking if there's something I can optimize. No, but Chucky. Hey, Chucky. Yes. Okay, so what else can we design in the blueprint designer? Do we have any blocks? Yeah, so I know my wife, she was working on the castle, like big castle, but yeah, I would hope I would have to open the save game. And I'm not an architect, and she is. Actually, she's an architect. Okay, so what can I build? Let's think. What can I? This is interesting. Maybe because of this one. Okay. That was interesting. Okay, so I was thinking. So what shapes? What shapes are you guys suggesting? So there is a. I can make a tube. I can make. Okay, maybe. Okay. I'll try to make like a roof, which should look interesting. Let's make right now a floor. But can this nicely connect? Maybe yes. And I'm thinking, what if I put blocks under? Actually, okay. Never mind. I will try to invent something. Okay. Okay, we are moving. Can I get more hydrogen as well? Let's do both. Do I have any? Okay. This is actually interesting. Okay. Okay, now we have to move a little bit up. Okay. Okay, now it's perfect. We have this. We have this. Okay. All my hydrogen is here. Okay. I can make 2 more. Okay, maybe that's now I'm moving a little bit faster. That's great. I could make actually blueprint with movement. Okay, they're getting closer. Okay, let me think what else I can make. So for walls, could make some big walls. Okay, so we're getting into the... I almost died. Yay, finally. We reached this is type of boomerang shape. And as you can see, it has like resources like a boomerang, which is great because I'm going to dock it. And just slow down, maybe a little bit to the right. this point. I can make, okay, maybe just big docking this. Okay, I have docking here. Can I get my docking somewhere? No. I will crash, but it's okay. No, it's okay. That's perfect. Okay. I like it. I like it. I like how it's docked. So now let's check what do we have. We have this boomerang. We have this this island, and then we have this, the first one which I docked about. And we are still moving, so maybe I will disable the movement. Oh. Ules says, okay, being able to move your blueprint in Designer is the game changer. I'm glad. Yeah, yes, you can move it, which I hope you guys like the menu, like, because this way you can also change the pivot. So if I want to construct this, I don't know if you follow, but if I want to construct this on the edge of the station, I can just move it. Okay, so now it's here. So when I construct, I will construct this part, right? So let's get maybe here. Let's try this the newest blueprint. What am I doing? Is the last one, right? No, actually this is a cross. Okay. I wonder if this is working. Okay, and I can rotate this, and now you guys see that the thing which I just constructed, I just moved, and now you can see how nice site I created, right? So so before I could just do basically this. I could just reconstruct this like that. So it was more like this. If I wanted to fix some stuff, right? But now I can just use the whole blueprint. So which is nice. So I can even make one. Then I can go even higher if I have resources. Yeah, so this is not what I wanted. Okay, but I like it. Is there a navigation console like a cockpit for island? There is a... there is a control panel. And you can use it for both, actually, for the planet and for the station. I'm not sure if I understand the question. Navigation console. Yeah. Oh. Yeah, volcano. This is really big. And even titanium ore. So I think I will continue from the saving because it's really good. Today I played what, not even 3 hours. Yeah, so still I have like 10 minutes because I wanted to stream for 3 hours. Yeah, Okay, actually, let's check what is going to happen if I get this thing. Ah, yeah, it's also working. Okay, so maybe I will keep it. So I can always move it. Indeed. Okay. So that was okay. Huh? But I need what? Huh? Is this really 3,000? What? Is there really this big this is a funny, and nobody reported this. So how much this cost? 600? Okay. Okay. That's crazy. I just answered. Inflation. It's like a square. So it's 16, yes, exactly. And we can also modify themes. So if this is wait, can I make it yellow? Yes, I can. Hard times, but I will try to construct this blueprint, even if it costs 64 now because of inflation. And I will try to move it. Wait a second. Yeah, maybe I will move it to the right, so I'm not having problem with okay. But I need 6. Huh. I need 64. That's crazy. But is this really costing 64? No, it cannot be. Okay, this cost 4. Okay, makes sense. Okay, that's funny. Okay. Hello, hello. Okay, maybe now I can check it. So it's 19. And now I have 6. Okay, so it's like inflation. It's like inflation indeed. Okay. That was a really nice session, guy, and thanks everybody who came and said hello and asked some questions. I'm going to stream once again, maybe in like 2 days, maybe on Tuesday, maybe Wednesday. I will try to continue and then having better plan for blueprints and architecture. So I think there are going to be 2 more streams. Yeah, we are still celebrating architecture update. So if you haven't checked the game yet, you can now yeah, check this on Steam, because there is a discount and there is a major update now. So I think it's the best time if you consider playing this game ever. So yeah. Inflation. So there is a chance the 2256 gold wire my solar farm blueprint needs is incorrect. No, I don't think so. I think every single element is counted nicely for the price, but the only problem is with multiple sides, like this 2x2, which suddenly is like square, like power of 2. I don't know why. So it's like double cost, but I'm quite sure we can actually check it quickly. So if I get my cost, so let's get the mine, which is 5. It's 5. If I get this one, which is 14, it should be 14, right? Okay. This one, which is 3 and 4, it should be 3 and 4. Okay, this is interesting. This one is 2 gold. Yes, it's 2 gold. Okay. Okay. Yeah. I'll try to. How is this ride? I think it was a ride. Okay, once again, thanks everybody for checking my stream. Did anyone catch how to rotate in blueprints? You just rotate, and it's rotating. So if you rotate like this, it's rotating around the pivot. If it's here, it's going to rotate. It's always rotating around the middle point. Yeah. Okay. Have a good night, guys. Yeah.